Hey there, welcome back to another video. Today I am doing something a little bit different because, well, I always have to do something a little bit different. What am I doing? Well, I am driving from Anaheim, California to Lake Elsinore, California with a trailer with a 2024 Mitsubishi Mirage G4 ES. And it's not very common to tow a trailer with the car in the United States. It's normal in every other country, but here it's not so normal. So I just wanted to make a video showing what it's like to tow a trailer. And how does this car handle towing a trailer is another question. I feel like, it's right turn on red, so I should, in theory, okay, they can make U-turns, but I think I can go, right? I don't know. I'm not good at right turn on red, but I'm pretty sure it's my time to go. Yeah, I'm not very good with the whole right turn on red thing. It confuses me. I don't know which way goes where, or if one way can have a U-turn. Yeah, I don't know. Not really my cup of tea, turning right on red. And that's okay, I guess, but just, yeah, not my favorite thing to do. Actually, when it comes to driving, I'd say turning right on red is my least favorite thing to do. Let me just wipe the camera lens off real quick, because it is not very happy. It's all dirty looking. Well, still so dirty looking. Well, I tried my second best. Not my absolute best. There, I'll try one more time. If that doesn't do anything, it'll just be dirty. And that is what it is. That will just be what it is, I guess, because wow. You know what? I'm not moving. Let me just wipe it with my finger and make it better, and then I'll wipe it with this towel hard, and that did probably nothing. That's all right. It is what it is. Either way, this drive I'm going to be doing is about 50 or 60 miles, somewhere in that area. I have some things on the trailer. I have tied it down, and then I have re-verified that it was tied down and ended up being a little bit loose, so I tightened it a second time and then drove, and then it was still loose, so then I just really cranked it all down very tight. So I'm just going to assume it's all extremely tight now, like extremely tight, so should be fine. Either way, this drive is mainly on the freeway, and it will be what? Oop, I was going to step on the gas. Maybe I shouldn't do that because there is a car right there. I was going to say maybe I should step on the gas to try to get through that light before it turns orange, but never mind. That won't work too good. Either way, towing a trailer, I've heard the best thing to do is just take it slow. Don't hurry. I'm not going to be going the speed limit or anywhere close to the speed limit. Like right now, I think the speed limit is 35 or 40, and I'm going 30. I think 30 is a good enough speed for the city, or maybe not, I don't know, but it seems fine. I'm tempted to stop off one more time before we get on the freeway, maybe in a parking lot coming up the road here, because the parking lot is actually made for larger vehicles, so I thought he was going to get to the right, but I guess not. The parking lot is made for larger vehicles, so it should be a fine place to stop. Home Depot, so I think we'll be fine stopping there. Actually, you know what? There's an Arco right here. That's even better. Because I think this will work perfect. I just wanted to just stop real quick along the shoulder here and just verify nothing is loose, not blocking any parking spots. Yeah, one moment, please. Alright, I am back, and luckily nothing has shifted at all. So we are good to go. Nobody's in the blind spot, so we shall move. And one nice thing about having a trailer on this car specifically is you can actually pretty easily maneuver the city. So I need to get in the left, or I need to get in the right lane. Is anybody flying down the sidewalk with an e-bike? That's number one. Is that clear? Yes, it is. And okay, one car is going to be moving, and then I can go. I guess I can start getting into the street. Just say I'm going. There we go. And then we'll go into the far right lane. I probably should have been in the far left lane. Maybe not. I don't remember. And I am actively taking up the lane to my left slightly. It's probably fine. Either way, what I was going to say is, driving with the trailer with any car, I've heard the best thing to do is just don't go fast, just go slow. And that's what we're going to be doing. And it says no turn on red when children are present. I don't know if there's a children present or not. It doesn't look like it, but there could be. I don't know. What I'm going to do is creep forward. There is somebody getting ready to go. I guess I had an opportunity to go, but now I don't. There is somebody on the other side of the road who is actively standing there like they want to get into the crosswalk. So I need to be aware of that. But once, okay, they have an arrow to go. So once they go, nobody's in the crosswalk or anything on my side. So once these cars turn, then I can go. Before the guy in the crosswalk starts moving. Okay. That works. I'm not really one for city driving. I do try my best, but yeah, again, city is just, there's a lot going on absolutely everywhere. So the best thing to do is just take it easy. We are only getting 27.9 miles per gallon right now, but I don't think that's really because we have a trailer. I think it's more because, well, we're kind of just driving in the city, and city driving is just not very efficient. I'm sure it's a little bit lower than it normally would be, but I don't think it's that much lower than it normally would be, if that makes any sense. I think it is similar. I could take Interstate 5 to Highway 22 to Highway 91, or I think I could just follow this road and end up on Highway 91, so I guess I'll do that. We'll just go straight for now and see what happens. I think that's how this area works. That is a lot of carpet in that truck in front of us. What kind of carpet is that? Every kind. It's all of it. I think I know what he's actively in the middle of doing right now, a flooring carpet remodel of some sort. Maybe he's doing it for someone, or maybe it's his own house. Who knows, but he is probably in the carpet business, it seems, or at least he knows a little bit about carpet. Let's see, another thing with towing is keep a larger following distance. You cannot stop as fast as normal. Now, I always keep a big following distance, but it's probably good keeping an even bigger following distance. The bigger, the better. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing my best. Either way, light is about to turn green, and we will be able to go. Is that a Toyota with the roof racks? I don't know. Either way, let's go. I think Highway 91 is coming up here to the right at some point. I am kind of following close to the Honda, but not really. I'm fine. It's a fine distance. Because the trailer only weighs 300 pounds and I have maybe 300 pounds in the trailer, my following distance isn't that much further than normal. Although I do have quite a bit of weight in the trunk and in the car as well, though, because I have an old, what is it called? It's an old Apple computer. It's got the big dome on the bottom, and then a stick comes out of it, and then the monitor is on top. It's an old Apple or something, or iMac. I don't remember the name of it. That's pretty heavy. Then I have a big, humongous TV, which is also heavy in the car. It's the whole length of the car. I put it in the back seat. I think it's only maybe a 36 or 40-inch TV. I don't know, but it is heavy, extremely heavy. It's old. It's from 2007 or something. Then I have another flat screen TV in the trunk. It doesn't weigh barely anything because it's newer and it just doesn't weigh that much. I have some furniture in the trunk as well that was too small to bother putting on the trailer. Yeah, when I get there, I'll just show you everything before I unload it. That makes more sense. But driving around the city, the car seems to not lack power. I don't know, it doesn't seem to care too much, really. I mean, hey, we're driving. We haven't even went over 2,000 RPM yet, and the car's been absolutely fine. Although getting on the freeway, that's the only part the car's going to struggle at. But look, the freeway isn't even really moving right now, so that is even better. I don't have to give it that much throttle at all to get on the freeway. Because if the freeway is not really moving, there is no point in accelerating extremely hard to get on the freeway, if that makes any sense. What should I do? 6,000 RPM to get on the freeway? No, I'm not going to do that. I think maybe 1,500 RPM is more than enough. I don't know. I don't have to do that much in terms of power. Alright, and we can go. And yeah, I'm just going to accelerate extremely gently because there is no reason to go any faster at all. Really, there is none. Now, I cannot see my transmission temperatures today. I don't have that set up to see that, but I think it probably will max out around 180 or something degrees. I think that's right around where it will max out. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see, merging in front of a semi. Luckily they're giving me quite a bit of room. I'll just say, thank you, semi. There we go. And now we will accelerate gently. And yeah, I'm not going for speed. I'm just going to stay in the right lane. Changing lanes with a trailer is a little bit harder than with no trailer, so I might as well just stay in one lane. Because see, the car is not just the length of a Mitsubishi Mirage. No, it's the length of a Mitsubishi Mirage with another Mitsubishi Mirage hooked to the back of me, basically. The difference is, instead of it being whatever amount of feet it is, it's about 10 feet longer. So just need to remember that. Just when you change lanes, you need to remember there's a lot of stuff behind you. Now, it's not really a problem. I already drive like that, to where I don't want to be close to anyone if I change lanes. So it's fine how I normally drive, but I just try to do what I normally do, which is have excess room, and just do that to more of an extreme than I normally would. I think that's decently good. But yeah, the trailer is following us absolutely perfectly straight. I think it's loaded down pretty good. Do some engine braking here. Help us slow down a little bit. We don't need to wear out our brakes excessively if we can just engine brake. But we aren't excessively wearing our brakes down. We're just, what's it called? We're trying to help the brakes slightly. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, as of now, I can't really tell there's a trailer behind me. There's a car actively next to me. Okay, there they go. I should put like reflectives all over the trailer. I mean, it has lights on it, but I feel like it would benefit from having like more visual, if that makes any sense. seeing it. That's what I'm trying to say. It would be better if you could see it better. So I should try to like figure that out. Maybe go to Harbor Freights and something and buy something from there to make the trailer more visible, like reflective tape or something. I think that would be a good idea. I don't really need it, but I think it would be good because it's the color of wood. Okay, it's a wooden trailer, but the what is it called? It's a wooden trailer, but at the same time, it's not really wood anymore. It's kind of just burnt itself to a black crisp. So it wasn't on fire. It's just it slowly got baked in the sun, and it doesn't really look like wood anymore. It looks burnt and black. So I think it would probably benefit from a little bit of reflectiveness. The body of it is red, but it's really old red and worn out. So in general, I think it would be a good idea. Oh, I guess I have to get over. Can I get over? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it. I have a long distance behind me. There we go. And that car is overtaking to the right. And now they're overtaking to the left. And then once we get past the police officers, I will get back over to the right lane. Uh-oh, they're having a bad day. It didn't crash luckily, but they're having a medical issue at the side of the road, it appears, which is not good. Hopefully they are doing okay or better than before. I don't know what kind of medical issue, maybe seizures. It doesn't matter, but it's just not good. Either way, here's the first actual challenge we have, accelerating up a hill. I'm just going to give it not much throttle, and we'll just get up to speed whenever we get up to speed. I don't need to go any faster. I'm not giving it half throttle. This is probably, I don't know, 1/3 throttle, maybe. There's a Nissan Sentra, and I think I'm in their blind spot. I don't like that. Okay, now they're next to me. Now they're getting behind me. I'm surprised they didn't accelerate more. That's interesting. Either way, we have made it to the top of a hill. We are actively losing speed, but not because of the car, just because we don't have a way of gaining speed. I might actually have to start pressing the brake pedal, actually. Maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Just very gentle braking. There we go. Our MPG so far has not been very good. It's only 36.9, but I do think it will go up eventually. Well, it'll go up whenever it feels like it, I guess. Oh, slow down a little bit. I am driving about as efficient as I can, but there's only so much I can really do for efficiency right now. Trying to drive as efficient as I can, but it's not really working too good. Is that a Toyota Mirai in front of me? I think it might be. Like the hydrogen car. I think that might be a hydrogen car. Maybe. Is it a hydrogen car? It might be. I'm not sure. I think it's a hydrogen car though, so that's exciting. Hydrogen is, from my understanding, water, isn't it? This is about the same following distance I'd have normally, so I should probably have more than what I have right now, but I'm only going 20 miles an hour, so does it really matter that much? Probably not. It's not like I'm going 50. and everyone accelerates on the uphill slightly. It's not just this situation. I notice this pretty often in stop and go traffic. Usually we accelerate up the hill and then slow down on the downhills, which is kind of odd. I was thinking it might be a coincidence, but it keeps happening, so maybe there's just something about uphills that causes us to do that. Oop. As soon as I do gain some speed, we are losing it again. I am pretty sure I actually need to be in a different lane. Because this is taking me to Highway 57, and I don't want to go to Highway 57. There was a spot to get over. I guess it's fine. There we go. Let's see. Because that freeway to my right gets off onto some freeway that I don't want to be on. I was getting a little bit close to that Toyota Corolla in front of me when I was merging to the left, wasn't I? I guess everyone came to stop while I was trying to figure out if I can change lanes. That's not good. Let's see. But I kind of do things a bit slow anyway, I guess. So, I don't know. Oh, there's a motorbike. Let's see. Yeah, I just stay here and we'll be fine. I guess I'll just give it, I don't know, 2,000 RPM, and, you know, let's give it less. I don't really need much more to accelerate. We'll just get to speed when we get to speed, I guess. We're at 45, and we'll get to 50, and then I'll set cruise. Maybe I need to give it some more throttle, actually, because I seem to not be gaining much speed. There we go. We're getting a little bit now. Yeah, a little bit more throttle. We will eventually get there. Just a little bit at a time. Although I might have to slow down, maybe? No, I don't. Maybe I do. Hopefully not. Nope, we're good. Oh, might have to slow down again. Hopefully not. And we're good again. Okay. So I need to get to the right lane, but I am actively too close to these cars in the right lane. But I'm trying to get over there. There we go. I did use cruise for a moment, but I think it's not time for cruise anymore. Slow down. Did I just get over here for a lane that gets off the freeway? I might have actually just done that, didn't I? Well, maybe not. There might be a lane further to the right, hopefully. No, I think I just got in a off-ramp lane, trying to do the right thing. Through traffic, merge left. Ow. Well, that did not work as planned. Let's see. It's giving me some room to get over. That's good. Thank you. There we go. All right. So that was a moderate fail, wasn't it? I didn't know that got off the freeway there. To be fair, I don't know where I am right now. I'm kind of lost. I don't have the GPS's set right now either, so I'm assuming, okay, it says 91 express toll lanes on the top left of your screen for a sign. So I think that means I'm on California Highway 91. I think. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, this is 91. Awesome. I may have found where I'm trying to go then. What is the Ford Maverick doing? I don't know. He is doing that. Okay. He's dancing to the music. That's what he's doing. Let's see. He's dancing to the Mexico music. We are only at 39 miles per gallon, but I don't really think I can blame the trailer for this gas mileage. Every time I try to accelerate, we end up slowing down, so I think it's mainly down to we're just not in the most fuel efficient situation right now, just for driving in general. I do get good gas mileage in stop and go traffic though, like 50 usually, so maybe we're less than normal. I'm not sure. I guess I should do something. I should say, or I should do the YouTube thing so we can reach 1,000 subscribers. If you enjoy these videos and you want to see more of them, consider becoming a YouTube subscriber. It is free. I mean, it costs you electricity, I guess, but consider becoming a subscriber if you want. But you have to have a YouTube account to become a subscriber. But if you want to, that would help out the channel a bit. If we reach 1,000 of them, then I can make money from the ads that YouTube plays on the video. YouTube plays the ads on the video regardless, but if I'm at 1,000 followers, subscribers, then I'll get a cut from the ads that are played on the video, which can help out slightly. And costs nothing for you to do that. Well, I mean, you need a computer, but if you're watching this video, you have a computer, so it's very easy to subscribe if you have an account for YouTube. And if you like these kinds of driving videos, if you leave a like, that would be amazing as well. And if you'd like to become a channel member and help support the channel further, you could do that, but that is not free. I don't really recommend becoming a member, but it is a thing you could do if you wanted. Only reason why I'm mentioning this now and not at the end of the video is because almost nobody will watch to the end of this video. I can almost guarantee it. I know one person or two people who will. My mom probably will watch to the end of it. And then Lynn Steelwell too is probably also going to watch to the end of it. So besides those two, I don't really think there's many people who will watch to the end of these videos. But I like making them anyway. They're just nice, get to drive around. Okay, a little bit of brakes actually. And we're at the 40.3 now. Let's see. I think that there used to be a technology store called Fry's to the left of me somewhere around here. I don't remember where, but I think that this is about where Fry's was. I wonder, is Fry's electronics store still open?
Yes, Electronic Directories Yellow at 651 South Manchester Avenue is open right now, but they close in 17 minutes.
No. Is Fry's Electronics out of business?
On the website kjzz.org, they say, Fry's Electronics was once a popular valley spot to buy software, computer parts and household appliances. The California-based chain shut down its stores in 2021, blaming changes in the retail industry and challenges posed by the pandemic. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
I remember I was at Fry's a few times. I don't remember what I bought there. I don't think it was a bad price, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I was at Fry's, and I guess according to that, they shut down in 2021. Huh. Did they shut down on a high note or a low note? I'm actively not trying to follow this close, but everyone keeps changing lanes in front of me, so it's alright. I think I'm doing a decent enough job keeping a following distance. Besides, when I was changing lanes, when my lane was getting onto a different freeway, I think I was getting a bit close to that Toyota, wasn't I? I think so. Oh, I need to change lanes again, don't I? Can I change lanes? No, there's a semi next to me. Alright. We are not going to do that again where we get too close to a car in front. We're still too close to the semi, but not as bad. The car doesn't seem to mind all this weight. We might be near the gross weight max, maybe not. I don't know at all how much weight we have in the car. It's probably not that much actually. But it is probably, you know, decently heavy considering all the stuff we have in the trunk. Well, actually, maybe not. 100 pounds of furniture, maybe. Truck tonneau cover. Yeah, maybe it's not that much weight, actually. Oh, this is going to be fun. So what's going to happen? I remember this freeway. It's going to dump me into the left lane up here, I think. Wait, that whole backup is for the toll road. The road you pay extra to drive on because it's faster. Huh. We're actually faster than the toll road. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a decent amount of throttle because I need to gain a little bit of speed. I'm going to be in the left lane in a moment here. I'd like to not be in the left lane, but that's how this road works. So, yeah, that'll be a fun problem. I say I'm going to gain speed. As I'm trying to gain speed, I'm actually losing speed. We've made it one lane to the right. Alright, we'll make it 2 lanes to the right. And eventually I'll make it 3 lanes to the right, and we'll just sit in that lane for an indefinite amount of time. There. Alright, and we'll just stay in this lane going 50 for the next, I don't know, a while. It'll be a while. We'll just go 50, and that will be fine. somehow I am actively going faster than the toll road. I don't know how I'm going faster than the toll road. That road's the road you pay extra to drive on to go faster. The far left lane I'm talking about, by the way. So, we're doing good, I guess, for now. But I'm sure it's going to slow down over here. I think I need to get one lane to the left, actually. Because it looks like my lane actively gets off the freeway. There, our MPG is going up. We're up to 41. But I don't think it's going to be very good, though, considering we're only at 41. I mean, 41, that's fine, but it could be better. Why is the toll road so slow? That's the road, okay, that far left lane, that's the one you pay extra to drive on. And we're actively going faster than it in the free lanes. By the way, that little bump up in RPM there, I was looking, I was going 49, so I clicked cruise control up 1 mile an hour, and then it freaked out and tried accelerating significantly. I'm just trying to go 50 and not 40 something, but 50 seems fine. We have plenty of room to move over, so I did. The main reason why is I do know this part of the road. The right lane is going to be moving to the left soon. And since there was a big straightaway to move over, I did. But at the same time, look at the toll road now, it's passing us. We have failed. I feel like I could probably, I feel like the road for this slowdown could actually be changed. I think it's mainly infrastructure thing causing this road to be like this. And I think I see exactly why this slowdown always exists here. It doesn't seem like it would be that expensive or hard to actually change the road slightly so this doesn't happen. So what happens is the right lane where that tanker truck is, that lane ends up being a exit for a toll road, okay? And because of that, everyone in the right lane needs to move left. And I think it ends up causing this traffic jam. I think if they had like a extra little lane or something, like an extra off-ramp instead, not with the dotted lines, they have to move to the left, but like an exit ramp kinda you have to merge into. I think if you had that, that would actually probably reduce this kind of traffic jam. Because if you don't have everyone having to move over, I think that'd be kind of a good thing. Maybe. I feel like my transmission is probably actually hot right now, but it has nothing to do with the trailer behind us. In stop and go traffic, my transmission gets warm. It's not a broken problem or anything, it's just how it's designed. So, it's alright. I should probably have a bigger following distance. The person behind me has a bigger distance than I do. But then again, I'm going 10 miles an hour and I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds behind. 6 seconds is a decent following distance, especially for 10 miles an hour. According to the GPS, we have 37 miles and 1 hour and 33 minutes. So it'll be a little while before we get there, I guess. Funny enough, I actually have to use the bathroom. I don't want to go and stop to go to the bathroom. I think when it comes to towing with a trailer with a, not really a car that's meant for towing all that much, like this, like, yes, it can tow, but it's not like supposed to like do it like as its main thing. It's not an F-250 from Ford or something. I think one main thing is just go at the car's pace. Like, don't push it hard, just accelerate gently and brake gently if you can, and just try to maintain your momentum or something. Like, I don't know, I try not to go over half throttle with the trailer, because I wouldn't normally go over half throttle anyway, but I feel like I don't want to push the car harder towing a trailer, so I'm going to try to keep my throttle the same. I'll just go slower. And if the car wants to go slower, and that's kind of what we're doing here. That's a big bump. That's a big bump. Bing, bing. Oh, another thing with towing, you want to have more weight in the front of the trailer than the back of the trailer. So, there's something called a tongue weight. So, do you know the thing that sticks out of a trailer that hooks onto your car? So, that, you want, ideally more force than less force to a point, but you don't want it more force than your tow hitch can handle. Let's say your tow hitch is like mine. The maximum tongue weight is 150 pounds for it. So you don't want the downward force on the trailer to be more than 150 pounds. And I try to keep that about less than that. My rule of thumb is if I can't at all lift the trailer up, then there's a problem. It's too heavy. Because I'm not able to lift 150 pounds. Like if I'm almost able to do it, that's fine. If I'm not at all even close to being able to do it, then there's a problem. I think that's a good enough rule of thumb. Is that semi going to run into that? No, they aren't. That's good. For a moment it looked like it. Honda Accord or Civic. I don't know. I don't like all these big bumps in the road because it's bouncing everything around more than it would normally. So it makes me think it might be trying to like loosen things. It's probably fine, but I don't know. Every time I'm always tempted to get into left lane, but I'm not going to bother trying to do that. For one, it doesn't really do anything. By the time I get over to the left lane anyway, it's time to get back to the right lane. And even then, it's not like I'm going to go at all any faster. The only reason I would do that mainly is because going this slow, it makes everything quite warm. Again, it's fine. It's just, if I can avoid everything getting super warm, I might as well. one thing, it is pretty hard driving today. Not like hard as in the car is struggling. No, I mean like my ankle is getting sore from having to use my foot so much. I rely on cruise control a lot. Like any chance I get, I'm using it. So yeah, my ankle's not very strong, I guess, and it shakes and stuff, and yeah, it just doesn't like this kind of driving. Luckily, I have my feet on no pedals right now. My foot's just relaxing, so that's good. Driving a manual car is fun. So the manual car we have, the pedal, the springs on the clutch pedal, they are quite, what's the word? The springs are quite tough or strong, I guess. I don't know how it exactly works, but it's quite strong. And what ends up happening is I just can't manage to use it, if that makes any sense. Or no, I can shift gears, but it's not easy to shift gears because I don't know, it's just too much force for my foot. Like, okay, there's a way for me to do it. What I have to do is use my knee and leg to push it down, kinda. I can't use my ankle to push the clutch down. It's fine, but it's not ideal. If I use my ankle doesn't have very good stability or something. I don't know what the word is for it. It shakes and vibrates and spazzes out under those situations. So it's just not ideal. I noticed this trailer in front of us is full of Hyundai logos. I wonder if the engine and transmission on that semi are from Hyundai. I don't know. Hyundai doesn't really seem like a brand. That semi-truck is going backwards, not forwards. Hyundai doesn't seem like a brand you'd want to make a semi out of. Was that semi rolling backwards, the one to the right of me? I'm trying to gain following distance, but I'm pretty much on my brake the whole time, and it's kind of hard to gain following distance. Like, I don't have my foot on any pedal right now, and I'm actively catching up. Maybe a little touch of throttle, and then let go. And I'm probably not going to be able to do anything besides step on the brake, right? I think so. Oh, actually he's moving forward, okay. Oh, there's the blue Toyota Mirai in the left lane. Somehow I thought they passed me a long time ago, but I guess not. Is that road construction to the right? I don't know. I gotta give my foot a rest. I was like very slightly tapping the throttle, which was kind of useless doing so, but I was doing so. Oh, by the way, that semi in front of us is from Oklahoma. Well, no, not the semi, but the, what is that called again? The trailer is from Oklahoma. Oh, a Honda Element broken down. That's no good. Elements are great cars. It's weird that one broke down. Like, out of any car, I would not expect a Element to break down. Well, I mean, okay, I guess I could expect one to break down. I mean, they're on the older end, okay? Like, rubbers and stuff are getting old. Maybe his tire blew, I don't know. Elements are great, but they can sometimes break down. That is a lot of stuff on the back of that guy's truck. Big bump again. Oh, we're in the torque converter locked right now. We're going like 4 miles an hour. That was neat. I wonder, what is better, Chevrolet Silverado electric or Cybertruck?
On the website bobhowardchevrolet.com, they say, the 2024 Tesla Cybertruck, you'll discover that the Silverado EV offers better electric range, more towing capacity, more cargo capacity, and a more flexible truck bed.
Fun fact, somebody managed to drive that Chevrolet Silverado EV, okay, not that, a Chevrolet Silverado EV, okay? Somebody drove a Chevrolet Silverado EV 1,000 miles on a charge. Granted, it was ideal conditions, essentially hypermiling. What is your final guess for gas mileage on this drive? We have 36 miles remaining. My guess is 44 miles per gallon. No, 43. My guess is 43. I should be getting around 49 or 50 on this drive, but being that we aren't really doing something called moving, we're kind of, you know, I say that, but we are actually moving. We're going about 3 miles an hour. That is still progress, but it's not good progress for economical, like, driving. Ideally, you don't want to be stopped, which we're doing a lot of stopping. I'm sorry for being quiet, but I have no idea what to say right now. Like, I am beyond my limits for words. That made no sense. I'm not beyond my limits. My brain is, what's the word? Not at its limit. My brain is running dry on words. My words aren't wet. I made a video earlier today. I was like talking about a computer for like 30 minutes or 40 minutes straight. While it was just sitting there very slowly loading things, not really doing anything. And I was kind of running out of things to say then, and then I'm running out of things to say now. So, I don't know. Let's see. Banana broccoli. Banana broccoli. Banana broccoli, good for you. What a banana broccoli tastes like. I kind of don't want to find out. Oh, so you should go to, depending on your area, it's either Ralph's or Kroger, all right? Go to Ralph's or Kroger. The reason why, they have very good deals in the morning with older items. They aren't expired, they aren't too old, but they're older items. And they discount them heavily. I got Starbucks coffee, like an entire container of Starbucks coffee. Not like ready-made, it was grounds. Either I got a whole bunch of coffee for $3. Normally it was like $8.99 or something. And they have lots of like breaded items and stuff there too. Oh, by the way, check out the Prius. It has like a white door on it. But yeah, Ralph's, it does have a lot of nice things on sale in the morning. It's worth checking out. You can actually get better gas mileage in traffic than you do on straightaways in certain situations. Like if the traffic you're in is going like 30 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, stuff like that. But yeah, when it gets this slow, you don't really have the benefit of being efficient anymore. It's just inefficient. So if you're wondering how the car tows a trailer, you haven't got to see it yet. You're 1 hour and 8 minutes into this video almost. Well, I've been recording for 1 hour 8 minutes. It probably started around an hour 6 or an hour 5 minutes for you, but that's okay. I'm going so slow I can't even engine brake slower. If I put the car in low, it doesn't help. Low gear is not low enough. There you go, this song is perfect for this situation. Why oh why oh why oh why oh why does this lane to the right have to come over here? Da-dum bum. Why oh why oh why oh why? Why oh why oh why oh why did the designers of Fast Track decide to divert all of the traffic into this lane and not just add a new lane? I don't know. It's fine, it's just, I think it could be slightly better designed. Da-da-dup, da-da-dup, da-da-dum bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum bum. Da-da-dup, ba-da-dup, ba-dum. Why oh why oh why oh why? Why oh why oh why oh why? That's a fancy looking Hyundai Sonata. I need to put the timing belt on our Hyundai, I forgot. Bum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum. Dup ba-da ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. I've always wanted to honk in stop and go traffic like this to see what happens. Should I do that? I so badly want to just like honk just to see what happens. Nobody ever does. But I think it'd be fun to do so. I don't know. Maybe it would be fun, but I guess as soon as I say that, there is a semi that honked. But yeah, I think it'd be fun though. What is that? Like this, the song. That song. I think it'd be pretty fun. By the way, I do smell hot. My car is definitely getting hot. I don't have a transmission cooler. It's not because I'm towing a trailer. Absolutely nothing to do with it. What creates hotness is flat out just no airflow. But even then, even if I have airflow, it still gets hot, but it gets hotter not moving. By the way, check out the side road to the right. It's also all busy. It's entertaining. I think the side road, that could have worked pretty good if it had roundabouts, but that side road has stop signs. So everyone who's getting off the freeway to bypass this traffic jam, everyone has to come to a complete stop at the stop sign at the end of that road. I guess not really that many people come to full stops, but people who do come to full stops come to a stop, and then the people who don't still have to almost come to a stop anyway. It's not very efficient that way either. In general, it's just, I could see, like, decently easy upgrades that could be done in some places. I think that semi might actually get in here in front of me, right? Yep. That works. Everyone is trying to get to the left. It's just not the best design, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like, well, okay, I was going to say, I think maybe they could have like another lane to the right, but they'd have to dig into the hillside slightly, which could possibly weaken the road on top because there's a cliff closer to the road. So they might have to have like a retaining wall there or something to make it work. I'm not sure. But if you look at the road to the right, everyone has to get over because, look, almost nobody takes that road besides that one truck that's driving by. There's a tow truck that is actually not taking that road. Never mind. But yeah, it's just not the best design, I think. It's a design, though. I mean, it gets the job done, just not as well as it possibly could. That's okay. Well, actually, the best thing would probably be better public transportation. That would be the best fix. You know, but before the road speeds up, what I'm going to do is pull over in the shoulder to the right and just check the straps and all that stuff real quick. Because this is a good spot here to do the little checks to make sure we're all good. There we go. We'll just do this real quick. Stop real quick. I'll be back in a moment. I want to double check everything. Alright, I am back and at it once again. My camera is actually running out of charge that I'm recording this video with. So that's a problem, I guess. But that's fine, I guess. Let's see. We need to change lanes to the left. There. It's good stopping every once in a while to just check things out. Especially if you don't trust your job that good. Like, I trust it, okay? But, like, I'd like to just verify that we're fine, if that makes any sense. I don't want, like, any kind of problem. I'm just adjusting the brightness on this camera. There you go. I adjusted the brightness because see, my phone is slowly dying, and I don't want that to happen. I was able to tighten things a little bit, but I don't really think it loosened itself at all, but I still tightened it a little bit further anyway, just for good measure. I wonder, is there a better phone charger cable in here for that phone? Actually, yeah, there is a better charger cable. I'm going to do something called try out a different cable and see if it charges the camera. Because you can't watch forever if the camera dies, can you? No, probably not. I mean, maybe. If you have the wizard magic of somehow powering things forever or something, that'll work, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Alright, we are charging. My other cable's broken, by the way. It works, but it says slow charging and it never says it's charging. Like, it slow charges. If I have it plugged in overnight, it might charge, but it just doesn't really work. If I'm not mistaken, it's like half an amp or something. It's not very good. Half an amp at 5 volts, so 2.5 watts. So we've gone 2 miles. I remember we said 37 miles. Now we're down to 35. That's good. I actually think I could have drove my mobility scooter to Lake Elsinore faster. Well, actually, probably not. I would have to charge it. wonder when the next Aurora Borealis in California is going to be. When will the next Aurora Borealis in California be?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, so probably never. Okay, no, it does. It says that a lot. So the car is rated for 35 city, 41 highway, and we're averaging 35 highway. So we're getting less than EPA. There's a car next to me. Do they see the trailer? Yeah, they must, because they accelerated past. They were decelerating to get behind me, but that didn't work too good. Because there was essentially another car tailgating me, called a trailer. Alright, so I need to get in the right lane now. Well, I gotta watch the Toyota Supra or whatever car that is. But I will turn on my right turn blinker machine. And I will just start making my way over to the right. If I change lanes slow, it'll give people time to honk and warn me if they're there, hopefully. Or more likely, somebody behind me will honk. Oh, there's a Hyundai. What is that, a Tiburon to my left? Is that a Tiburon? I wish they would speed up so I could see. Oh well, they can't speed up, so... Yeah, I think that was a Tiburon though, wasn't it? Hyundai Tiburon. That's supposed to be like a sports car from Hyundai. There we go, what is it? No idea. I think it's a Tiburon. What are you? It's okay, Tiburon. You can come over. Hopefully you've serviced your timing belt, because almost all Hyundais from this era, if not all of them, have timing belts for some reason. I don't know why timing belts exist. Buick did not Buick, Chevrolet. So do you know the Chevrolet Trailblazer? It's a 1.3 liter 3-cylinder SUV. I think you've probably heard of it, right? I'm gonna have something to drink one moment. So, the Chevrolet Trailblazer has a similar engine to this in terms of size and cylinders. It's a little bit bigger, but it's still not much bigger. Well, the Chevrolet Trailblazer, it has a really odd setup. It has a 1.3 cylinder, no, I gotta restart. So the Chevrolet Trailblazer, it's an SUV, and it has a turbocharger on a 1.3 liter 3-cylinder engine. The engine should make about 80 horsepower. Yeah, they put a turbo on it, now it makes 155 horsepower. So that's pretty fancy, but I feel like that's not very good long term. But there's more to it though. They also paired that engine with a timing belt. Okay, timing belt, it is what it is. A lot of cars have them, or had them. Not so much anymore, but they used to have them. But they aren't great though, because you have to replace them, and it's really annoying if the timing belt breaks, or possibly very expensive. But here's another thing with the timing belt. So the timing belt in that car is drenched in engine oil. Engine oil actually eats the belt up, which doesn't make sense to me, but chemistry reasons or scientific reasons or whatever, it actually eats the belt up. By the way, we are actually starting to stress the engine a little bit now. We're at decently high RPM going up this hill. But yeah, the timing belt is covered in oil. It's also called a wet timing belt, and they're just a lot less good long term, and they need replaced more often. But there's more to that. So that job, replacing the timing belt every like 60,000 miles, that would cost about $1,000 or more. But there's more. If the timing belt breaks, which it's more likely to break because it's covered in oil and wears out faster, if the belt breaks, the engine is something called interference, and the engine will essentially eat itself to death immediately once the belt breaks. So once the belt breaks on the engine, there's approximately no chance of saving the engine. It's just, you need a new engine, basically, or extensive work to fix it, one of the two. They could have made it quite reliable. 3 cylinders, they can rev higher and they can take quite a bit of abuse, but that one though, that one is not very good. Ideally, you don't want a timing belt, especially a wet one. Then to add to that, it is essentially stressed out to the point where it's getting double the power it would normally output from a turbo. It's quite stressed out, is what I'm trying to say. I wonder what the highest mileage Chevrolet Trailblazer will be with that engine. I don't know. By the way, the reason why we're revving up right now is because we are actually going up a hill. We're revving up because we're going up a hill. Well, actually, we're slowing down now. But we were going up a hill for a moment. I am way too close to this Land Rover. I think it's a Land Rover at least. I am way too close. Oh, there's a Denny's. Do you like going to Denny's? I don't really hear much about them. Well, that's neat. There's an old Toyota Corolla. I am way too close to this Ford Ranger. Luckily, there is a lane to my right I can get into in a moment, and I will do that to hopefully get further away from these other cars, so I'm not too close. There, 50, and we'll just set cruise to 50. Oh, that's neat. There's an old BMW. And it has working turn signals. If you don't get the joke, a lot of BMW, well, okay, it's every car driver, but people who drive BMWs kind of forget turn signals exist sometimes, and I don't think it's more BMW than any other car brand, but people kind of make fun of BMW because they're out of blinker fluid. There is no such thing as blinker fluid, by the way, but The joke is they aren't using the turn signals, and they probably should. So I turn cruise control off, and I'm just manually giving the car throttle up the hill here. Yes, we're losing speed, but that's okay. I don't really need to accelerate any harder than this. That's a big bump. So far, we've been driving 1 hour and 39 minutes. Nice. No, 1 hour 40 minutes, my bad. We'll take the corner a bit slower. We have a trailer. Normally I'd go 55 around this corner, but this one situation, maybe I shouldn't. Since we do have a bit of a load on the back of the car today. Inverter on fire? It smells like it is. No, no fire. That's good. I've had inverters catch on fire before. It just smelled like it, but it's not, so we're good. For the most part. I'm curious what kind of power we have reserved on an uphill. So this is about the steepest part of this uphill here. So let's just give the car some throttle and see how it handles it. Yeah, we have some power. Not much power, but we did accelerate slightly when we did that. I don't like flooring it or giving it like much throttle if possible, especially towing a trailer, but I was just curious, like, how is my power? To that question, power-wise, what's the joke? Acceleration, or no, 0 to 60 equals yes, that's how much power we have. We have, yes, power. To be fair, it is enough. I don't need any more than this. I do need my inverter to not catch on fire if that's what it's trying to do. I'm not too sure if it is or isn't trying to catch on fire, but yeah. You may have another slowdown here. Or not. I don't know. I'll just stay in this lane and monitor the situation. No, I actually need to get to the left lane. I forgot. Change lanes, please. Please. I'll slowly come into the lane. That works. Thank you, BMW. Or, I think so. Let's see. We might not even get to 40 mpg on this drive. I don't know. It's definitely a lot lower than I was expecting it to be at this point. I was expecting like mid 40s, maybe low 50s, but we're in the high 30s right now, so not very good. Okay, seriously, what is on fire? Is it? No, my inverter doesn't appear to be. Oh, actually, I have two inverters in this car. I wonder if it's the other one. Push it out from under the car. Now it's not on fire, so that's good. Although, I think the house keys just went flying under my seat. Wait, am I fine here? I don't know. No, I'm not. Let me get over. Thing, it is quite busy. On the way to Anaheim, with a different load but still stuff in the back, I got 58 miles per gallon. So that's downhill though. This is uphill all the way. Well, not all the way, just slight uphill, very slight. Over 60 miles, I gradually gain about 1,000 feet in elevation roughly. So not really that much of a hill. broken down car. Can I move over for them? No. What I will do is just get as far over to the left as I can in my lane, and we'll just sit there. That works. I guess I could have probably got over now that I look, now that it's clear. Too late. Definitely a lot lower MPG than expected. $38.5. But to be fair, considering the stop and go traffic we were in, I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's still horrible, but I mean, I couldn't really do any better. I mean, I probably could have gotten like 44 by now, maybe, without the trailer, so maybe 6 less, but not significant. Probably lose like half a mile an hour because I think I'm slightly above 50 right now. Just very slightly. Is the back or front of a motorcycle heavier?
On the website reddit.com, they say, more weight in the front of the bike than the rear. It may be close to 50-50 while cruising or stationary, but hard braking will put more weight on the front end.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. Hey, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. Like 30 more seconds. I think this, it's not the slowest though. I think the longest was like 4 hours. So this isn't too bad today. Although I do believe this is the worst gas mileage I've ever gotten on this drive. Your headlights aren't on. Well, their headlights are on, just their taillights aren't on. I wonder why. I see that quite often. Honda Insight. I don't really see those that often. I still need to go to the bathroom, by the way. I'm so close. No, not really. I'm about 10 miles away still. But we are actively getting closer, mile by mile. Tire rotation by tire rotation. I wonder what day it is. What day is it?
It's Monday, November 3rd, 2025.
Oh. It's a Monday. Alright. I don't know, I think the car doesn't really mind towing trailers. It really doesn't seem to mind. I mean, is it less happy towing a trailer than normal? Yeah, probably. I mean, it takes a little bit more effort to move down the road. You can tell because it revs up a little bit further, but other than that though, it seems to not really mind. I'm not really being blown around by it or tugged around or any of that. It just kind of follows me. Oh, look at that. There's a Nissan Micra. I think that's what that is in the middle lane in front of us. Is that a Nissan Micra from Mexico? I think it might be. Well, that's neat. I think it's a Micra. I think. Nissan Micra, Nissan Micra, Nissan. What transmission does the Nissan Micra have?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Is the Nissan Micra sold in Mexico?
MotorTrend.com, they say, and in Mexico, the previous generation Micra is still available as the Nissan March.
Oh, it's the Nissan March now. Okay. I do have a Facebook message to reply to according to Android Auto. Let's see what they say. Why not? Play.
105 says, do you know the pattern ferns? You want to reply?
Yes.
What's the message?
What do you mean by pattern? Question mark.
What do you mean by pattern? Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay,
What did he say?
105 says, do you know the pattern fern?
Do you know the pattern
What?
fern?
105 says, do you know the pattern fern? want
The
to reply?
pattern fern. What is a pattern?
205 said, do you know the pattern ferns?
What?
205 said, do you know the pattern ferns? Do you want to reply?
No. Do you know the pattern ferns? What are the pattern ferns? I never heard of it. Weird. We have almost arrived at our destination. 40 miles per gallon. That is the lowest gas mileage, I believe, I've ever got driving from Anaheim, California to Lake Elsinore, California. To be fair, I did a decent amount of city to get to the freeway. And the freeway was absolutely horrible for gas mileage. As worse as it could possibly be for the most part. I think I could have gotten like 48 or 50 maybe on this drive if it wasn't for being stopped for an hour or so roughly with the engine running. I find that interesting. So when we're going slow, I can hear the trailer and it's bouncing all over the place. But then when we're going like 50, I don't hear the trailer. It's gone. It doesn't exist. I mean, it does, but it's not banging around all the time. I think it's like gliding over the bumps and stuff like that. Physics! Yeah, I don't know. How much gas do I have? I should probably fill up. That wouldn't be a bad idea. All right. So we'll have the final battle of towing a trailer, stopping. Can this car stop getting off the freeway, or will I ram into every car in existence? Let's find out. I know the answer is going to be fine. I'll just put you in sport mode. We'll just sit there. So there. If you're wondering how this car tows a trailer, well, out of any sedan in general in America, this is probably the least capable for towing, I'd say. I mean, we have 78 horsepower and a CVT transmission without a cooler, and it does absolutely fine. So, if this can do it, I think any sedan, for the most part, can do it. And we lucked out. We almost didn't have a parking space. Either way, total MPG is 40.8, and I think that is pretty good, considering we're towing a trailer and we sat in so much stop-and-go traffic. But yeah, that will be it for this video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. If you want to help support the channel, become a member, you know, all the things. Or super thanks if you want. It doesn't really matter. Or do nothing. Doesn't really matter. Again, it's totally up to what you want. I'm just letting you know those buttons exist, which can help the channel. Either way, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.